So you guys have Leah Davis's three-point play. You take the lead. Felt like everything shifted, and then they kind of hit that prayer three-pointer. I mean, what were the emotions going into the fourth quarter after that?
I think we still all felt like we kind of had the momentum. Obviously, they're going to still score and everything, but everybody was just still, ready to play hard, and it still felt like we had momentum.
How frustrating is a game like this? Because you guys had the open shots. It just seemed like you just couldn't get them to go, and especially after a game like last game. I mean, how frustrating is that?
Yeah, I think that's just basketball. I mean, a lot of the times, you have cold games and stuff like that, but you just have to keep shooting and trust your practice that you've put in.
You guys have kind of been searching for consistency. Ryan's commented on it a lot. I mean, what's holding you back from just consistently putting forth, quality efforts, especially offensively?
I don't know. If we knew, we'd probably figure it out, but I don't know. I mean, everybody's still showing up, bringing a lot of energy to practice and working really hard outside of games. So it's going to come. But, yeah, it's a little inconsistent right now and frustrating. But
you guys brought a ton of energy, ton of emotion, especially on defense. Ryan said maybe a little bit of that was due to the UC health. I mean, did it feel like maybe you guys went overboard a little bit on the emotion and maybe got a little tight? I mean, how'd you feel coming into the game?
I felt pumped. Like, I was ready. I think that these kind of games really fuel you to focus and do great for the person on your back and the people next to you. So it's super exciting. I'm not sure how much the nerves played a role in our shot. Some days you're just going to have bad shots. I mean, like bad games where you don't shoot well.
Yeah.
Was there anything they were doing defensively that kind of threw you guys off from last game to this one?
I think they did kind of speed us up offensively. We took a lot of early shots, but kind of figured it out the second half and second quarter. But, yeah, like Jamie said, I mean, just some days it doesn't fall, and today was one of those. So.
Anna, you had the back-to-back threes in the fourth. What was the call on that final play? What was supposed to happen and kind of what maybe went wrong on that play?
I mean, we didn't really have a drawn-up play because we didn't have a timeout, but we were just trying to get a ball screen, kind of like the play we ran just before. But, yeah, it wasn't executed very well. But, yeah, we'll get the next one, hopefully. So.
You guys just got to exchange jerseys. I mean, how cool was that? I mean, the build-up to it, the men got to do it now. It was your guys' turn. I mean, how cool was that with UCL today?
I think it was amazing. I was standing there waiting for my family to look at me and come down, and this nice stranger comes up and asks, "Are you Jamie?" And I just knew that was her. And it was just so fun, and we just talked about, her journey and her battles. I was like, we lose games, and that's sad or whatever, but the fight that you guys do every day is so inspiring, so it was nice to have that exchange.
Yeah, I mean, like Coach said, we have bigger problems than losing a basketball game. So, no, the opportunity was cool. It was humbling. It's just awesome that they gave us the opportunity to represent a total stranger. And, yeah, it was just, basketball is a game, and that was just a cool opportunity that basketball has given us. So that was awesome. Thank you, guys.
That's a tough loss. I mean, kids played really hard defensively. We knew Wyoming was going to make it difficult to score. We knew we were going to make it difficult for them to score. So it was going to be one of those games when you get some opportunities, you got to convert. And we obviously, you can just look at those woeful offensive numbers, and that's the difference. Got to score some points.
Leah Davis with that three-point play, you guys take the lead. It feels like, okay, everything has shifted, and then they hit that three off the bat. I mean, what type of effect did you feel that had?
Yeah, that was just, was it the three in the corner or the three at the top?
Three at the top that she barely banked off at the buzzer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, that's sometimes just basketball. Sometimes you get good luck, sometimes you get bad luck. And but, it wasn't overly deflating. I mean, you still have a whole quarter in front of you, but it just seemed like we were climbing a tough mountain all night. We just could not get into any rhythm offensively. And when we did find some good looks, whether it be at the rim or some threes, needed to make a few.
You said they were tight. I mean, did that ever dissipate, or did that just go the entire game?
I think it dissipated. I think it did. I mean, I think the way Wyoming guards, it's hard to get into a rhythm and a flow. And, we would have found more of a rhythm if you make some shots. And so I thought the second half, I just love how our kids fought defensively. It's when you keep going empty offensively, trip after trip, sometimes that can lead to some breakdowns defensively. And we stayed committed to that end, and put ourselves in a position to win at the end. Just needed a little more time.
With last game being, this huge offensive explosion tonight, the exact opposite. What was the biggest change between the two?
That's something you can ask these players when they get in here. I don't know. That's the frustrating thing with our group. We go from shooting 50-some% or 40-some% to 17. Just shoot bad. Just shoot bad and we win. Don't shoot god awful. And so that's kind of been our team. That's been the story of our season, is the shot making. We'll probably come out Wednesday and make more shots. The inconsistency is kind of what this team is. I don't know. It's what they've been about a little bit offensively, and
On the
okay.
positive side, being able to compete with the names on the back of the jerseys. What did that mean to you as a coach and for the entire program?
Yeah, that's a really cool thing. To honor and support the people that have a much greater fight in front of them than what we had today. And so I think it's a really cool thing what CSU did with UC Health. And, the kids are out there right now meeting the individuals that were on their backs. And I think our kids took a really prideful approach to representing well. And, sometimes maybe we made it too emotional. Sometimes you can make things, too emotional, and it makes you tight. And I felt that's just kind of how we played a lot of the night. But fun day. Crowd was great. Apologize that, we didn't make more shots, but our Rams fought, and tough one.